Well, good Sunday morning to you. Woke up nice, bright and early this morning, fed my birds, got my coffee. Got in position to wait for this train to leave this morning. Yeah, they came in Friday night, tied down in Kingsford here. I heard on the radio on Friday that they were going to be looking for some water to put in E&LS 501 on Sunday when they came through Kingsford. So I'm out here. It's about 10 minutes to 9. Just waiting for the crew to arrive. Yep. How many of you guys guessed Dodge Charger? If you did, you would be correct. That's what I got. It's a 2008. But 122,000 miles. How can you go wrong on that? Oh, rainy Monday. Train hadn't left the whole weekend. Now I see we have a crew. Well, they've got the locomotive separated from the train. It's not going to get much better here. Oh boy, what's going on now? Got a love of wipers, huh? Yeah. I wish I would have got started like an hour ago because it wasn't raining then. But I do believe they're waiting for Breitung Township to bring over a water hose so they can fill 501 up. As I understand, it's got a little leak going on in the radiator. So every 2 or 3 days, they've got to put more water in. I mean, I'd have my window open, but it's raining. I didn't even realize 501 wasn't running. I did just get a message about E&LS 503. I guess it's in Pembine right now. Same direction this train is heading, so we might be seeing them pick up another engine. A little bit of smoke going on out of 501. Water's here. about the best view we can get right now. Forecast shows it's going to rain the next probably hour. And it's going to clear out for the afternoon, I think. Another round of severe thunderstorms, maybe even tornadoes tonight. Not looking forward to that, but it is springtime. It's all she needed. They probably filled it up for 10 minutes. Whoa. Where are we going, guys? They're going the wrong way. Well, I presume they're going to grab out all their metal. Guess we're in a waiting game. They're working on getting those cars situated.
We hear them, Tommy. That's good. Right. Nope, I don't think I can move those nuts far enough. Down the middle a little more. I'll walk all the way back there and look, but I really doubt it. There wouldn't be any room left. Hit the one. Yeah. I'll look and see if there's back here, but he's far enough in here. I'm afraid there's one in the dirt. I thought he dropped it by like 5 feet.
He just said they have 2 or maybe 3 feet before those cars will fall off the world. That's funny.
Fair switch.
I'm not sure what the issue is. wonder if they're having a problem latching on because of the angle of the engine's on in that curve. I'm not sure what the solution would be either. Maybe to get Altered Metal to use their equipment and push those rail cars out. Well, I think they gave up on this. Well, there was a lot of guesses, and a few people got it right. You're right. This is a Dodge Charger. Granted, it's not brand new, but it's a lot newer than anything I have. Yeah, 2008 Dodge Charger. I really think I'm gonna like this car. Well, they're rolling into the siding now. Won't be able to see Altered Metal cars until they grab them and pull them out. Oh yeah, school buses are my favorite thing to watch. Quite a lot of comments on the video about the school bus. You would be surprised on the amount of people who think that school bus did nothing wrong. Everybody's afraid to go. No, we can't go. Yes, yes you can. You can go. anytime. Factory. Yeah, I think it'll be, the rain will be done pretty soon. I know it'll get weaker as we drive to the south, so that's positive. Turn that scanner off, don't need that anymore. Yeah, it was quite a few rail fans here yesterday on Sunday who thought this train would possibly leave. I even thought this train would leave on Sunday. Very surprised when it didn't. A little after 11 a.m. Train is heading south. We'll have to see if it stops in Pembine and grabs E&LS 503 or any other cars. Cheap, 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 cheap. Come on, Tom, we can do better than that. I love that puddle right there and the reflection off of it. Isn't that cool? I can roll my window down now a little bit more. Yeah, 9 o'clock this morning and it wasn't raining at all. Of course, it started pouring at the time they came to get the train. But anyway, we will go to County O, catch them there. We're going to go to Pembine for sure. See if they grab 503 or any other cars. And I think John is driving up from Crivitz. He may even meet us over in Pembine. Always a pleasure following the train with other rail fans. John's got a pretty interesting story about living near a rail yard when he was a kid. I'm not going to indulge and tell you what it is. I will ask him if he would like to talk about it and tell the story. It's 100% railroad related. I'm just going to leave that there and I'll talk to him and maybe he'll tell that story. Anyway, if you watched my last video, you'll see this train. on its way to LP and Segola. I did capture it up in Channing and caught it across a few crossings. And then late Friday night it came in to Kingsford. Anyway, quite the train. Guess I'll run home real quick, grab my coffee drink, say hello to my wife who's on her break right now. I got up early this morning, went to the coffee store, and I got her a coffee. I got myself one. I got myself one as well. I can't even talk. Anyway, let's go over to County O and hope it's not raining as much over there. Oh yeah, you gotta love this, huh? I mean, the radar shows it's gonna slow down the further south I get. Sure doesn't seem like it. John just sent me a message from Pembine. Said the rain is lightening up there and the sky as well. So hopeful, real hopeful we get out of this rain pretty soon, because I'd love to get out of the car and film. It's supposed to be getting lighter, not heavier. going to get a lot of rain today. Still calling for severe weather tonight. There's some more thunder or lightning. Hopefully this will settle out before that train gets here. Anyway, I just heard from John, 503 is here. Guess there's mechanics on it working right now. He said it looks like they're putting a blower motor on it or something. Anyway, we're gonna go creep up on John because he has no idea what kind of car I'm driving right now. Well, 503 is definitely here. So is John. And it's just got done freaking pouring. Man, it was raining hard. Still seeing lightning, hearing thunder. I don't think it's done yet. Yeah. Sitting here talking to John, and then it just started pouring again. Anyway, those mechanics are over there working on 503. It looks like they got the water hose out, possibly filling it up full of water. We're just sitting here and waiting for the train. Looks like a turbo. Man, we got quite the action going on here today. Anyway, E&LS 400 and 501 are to my right at the diamond. They've been working on E&LS 503 here, having some sort of problems. And if you look close, look at this thing. What in the world? I've seen it all now. What in the world?
We're out with Johnny here to work cut off lane engine, go push that 5 out of the way a little bit. And then I'll call Tyler and find out exactly how to play this.
Give everybody a nice little shot of the car I have. It's hiding in the last few videos. Heard them saying on the radio they're just gonna push 503 out of the way. I'm thinking they want to bring that piece of track equipment thingy majigger onto the siding so the train can come by. I wonder if they're taking that all the way up to Channing. It's pretty weird seeing mow equipment moving. They must be tired of me filming the rocking trains. They're like, we better get out there and fix these things before Jason makes some pretty cool videos. I wonder if there's a train horn on that. I see a horn on top. I want to hear it. Man, all sorts of excitement here today. And they're gonna put more water in 501. How much water are they losing if they've already got to top it off? My prediction is they're going to grab all those empty cars that are positioned right there. Anyway, they left 503 sitting. Something about the blower motor or something's not right. And the mow equipment, they moved down by where the old depot used to be. Man, we're just waiting to see what they do here in Pembine. back onto the crossover. Me and John are just trying to guess what they're doing now, because 503 is not running. Normally they only do this if they're gonna take power back to the north, so little confusing here today. Maybe they're going to swap here and take everything back north. Well, he left 503 and all those empty cars up there on the main. You see to the left. I think maybe they're going to get the gondolas for ultra metal that are set here in Pembine, but to be honest, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think they're going over to grab the gondolas. Well, they got a whole bunch of tankers back there and gondolas, I see. Question is, what are they going to grab?
I don't think it's going to be. My fingers are wrinkly.
Do they grab the tankers to take the Crivitz? Or do they grab the gondolas to go back north? tankers. There's a whole bunch more tankers on the other side of the string of gondolas. The gondolas, they normally leave until the train goes back north, so we might be here another half hour or so.
Wow, boy. Go 5. Crossing.
Yeah, they got to get their propane. Bring it on down to Crivitz. I suspect they're probably going to leave these empty gondolas here for the next northbound train. Now let's shove all these gondolas back over in the siding. Leave them for the northbound.
Here and 12 more for clear over.
Now they're going to cut that off and go grab 503 in those empty cars and pull them back into the siding. Alright, well, they got their train finally. A little before 3 p.m. Little before 3 p.m. Been on this train now since 10 o'clock a.m. What a crazy video this was. Stick around though, we'll go catch a few more crossings. .503 still got some work to do. See you later, John. We've been sitting here having a conversation for the last few hours. Pretty cool guy. Yeah, one of these days we'll get that story from him. I'm not going to get into it at all now, and we'll let him explain to it in the future if he wants. Anyway, good hefty monster train now, heading to Crivitz. Yeah, I guess we'll take a ride to the south and we'll go catch a few crossings. What do you say? Great. Got the phone up in the mount. I guess we need any heat. Sure didn't think we'd be in Pembine until 3 o'clock. How do you guys like that view? Anyway, we're gonna catch them right here. This is always a cool crossing. What a long day it's been already. Alright, let's boogie on over to Holmes Junction. Leave the video running, let you guys see how far that is. Anyway, yeah, this is a 2008 Dodge Charger. It's got 122,351 miles. Person who owned this car, I think for the first 10 years, they never drove it in the winter. It was always parked in the garage. Probably why it's got such low miles. Last year they hit a deer. The insurance ended up totaling out the vehicle, and they ended up taking the money and fixing it. That's about what I paid for it too. I'm not going to say, but it was enough. It was worth it, I think. I mean, the red Cobalt I had, that thing lasted 11 years, and I paid $1,000 for it, so I like this car, I really do. Anyway, we'll come down here. We're on Holmes Junction Road. As you see, there's a stop sign there. I guess there was a pretty bad accident here years ago that killed somebody, so we'll pull over here. I'm gonna grab my phone out and got some good speed going now. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and make a comment below. I'm going to go home. My wife is almost home from work, and it's been a long day. Been a long day. I love it. Oh, I love that sound. Don't you love that sound? I love that sound. Yeah, thanks everybody. It's been a long enough day. Been on my feet, talking for a few hours with John, chilling out in Pembine. Should be a pretty good video. I really do. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it won't be too long before we see a train coming back north, or I may have to take a drive to the south. You guys have a great day, hey? Thanks for watching. There they go again. Look at that fine looking car right there. Oh yeah. You know it's a bird, right?